With too much rain in too short a time, we could see some mud and debris flow or flash flooding, Patrick.
Yeah, it could be a very serious situation, and we just want to keep you up to date, keep you advised at what could happen, and we do want to do that by, we're joined by a special guest this morning.
We are joined right now by the National Weather Service office out of Los Angeles. Kurt Kaplan joining us, one of the forecasters there. And Kurt, what are your biggest concerns looking at this morning into early afternoon across Southern California?
Well, good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Meredith. The main thing today is we did issue a flash flood watch for the recent burn areas of Santa Barbara County, Ventura, and Los Angeles counties. This morning, our main concern from 4 a.m. to noon will be in the Santa Barbara South Coast and the K fire. That was a recent fire not too long ago. So we're concerned about that. We're expecting rainfall rates to be anywhere between 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch this morning, but the next few hours we'll see that enhance. We could see rates from 1/2 inch to 1 inch. When we see rates that high, that could be a problem for the burn areas. We could see some debris flows from that. And then as we shift into LA and LA County, Ventura, we'll see also the same issues with the Saddle Ridge, Tick, Getty burn areas in LA, and then the Maria and the Easy burn areas out in Ventura County and Simi Valley.
For those who may not be familiar with rain rates, you look at the forecast, 1, 2, 3 inches. Doesn't seem like a lot, but if it comes down all within a short period of time, that's when those concerns start to really elevate.
Well, we learned a lot in the recent years, especially the Montecito debris flow, where you were working at the time, I know. And that was quite a, we had in five minutes, we had, in fact, I don't even remember how much it was down. So it was just incredible, the rates. And those are the rates, those very intense rainfall rates. And that was on the Thomas fire, which just burned a week or two earlier. So that's what we're concerned with, are these high intense rainfall rates. We talk about the hourly rates, but we really interrogate the storm by looking every 10, 5, 15 minutes to see what kind of rainfall rates we're getting. And it helps to look at the satellite imagery also. And of course, some of the radar estimates will help us as well. But the gauges are really the main thing that helps us to issue the warnings, even though we have the watches out right now.
And of course, we have those on social media for you as well. Kurt, we are also looking at the potential for thunderstorms. And as you and I both know, that can really trigger those rain rates just like this.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why we issued the flash flood watch about 10:30 local time, because of the thunderstorm activity. This upper low that's sitting off the coast will start to move in. So we got a nice little diffluent area that's going to help lift the atmosphere. And we're expecting isolated thunderstorms to develop anywhere from SLO County all the way down to LA County this afternoon.
And I did notice some of those also go down into and around the San Diego area. Are you concerned about one region more than the others, or is it going to be kind of one of those things where we sit and we wait and we watch to see what happens with the rain rates?
Yeah, I did notice that the San Diego office did issue a flash flood watch for their burn areas as well. And it will affect them later on. As this low moves in, we'll start seeing it sag further south, and that's when I think in the afternoon is when their concerns are going to be out in Orange, Riverside, San Diego counties.
What is your advice? You've been a resident of Southern California for a while now. You've worked for the National Weather Service office. For people that live under these flash flood watches, what should they keep in mind this morning and as long as those are in place?
Well, normally when we issue a watch, we work very closely with the emergency managers. And in regards to a debris flow, we really do tell people at the time, and again, last night was different because it was last minute. If there's a debris flow going on, stay in shelter. Do not try to leave your home. And you want to get up to a higher floor if that's possible. Usually we work closely with our emergency managers. We'll issue the flash flood watch for the burn areas. At that point, the emergency managers will work with their local agencies and try to have people evacuate if they are forced to evacuate. But when it's time, when we actually issue the flash flood warning, it's too late. You want to stay sheltered inside.
That's some great advice. Kurt Kaplan joining us from the National Weather Service office for Los Angeles. Thank you so much. We'll be working closely with you this morning.